Hello guys and welcome to Spawn on the FTOG Quantus server. Yes, we are here again and I am about to record an introduction. I don't usually record introductions, after I've filmed stuff, but the next bit you're gonna see I've already filmed because I came across something when I was mining and I got all excited about it. It was, of course, spawner, and not just any spawner. It was a evil craft spawner. I think it only had two spawners in it, zombie and skeleton. Well, anyway, I shouldn't be telling you this stuff, should I? I should be showing it to you. So, show, don't tell. There we go. Have a look. Hello, guys. So I have found, finally, I've been digging and digging and digging, and finally I found it. Yes, it's one of those evil craft. It's wonderful. Oh, look, ender pearl, very nice. It's one of those evil craft, fantastic evil craft places, zombie spawner. I just thought I would show it on camera, even though you didn't see the beginning. Hopefully these bloody things don't kill me. Where are you? Die! Just give up, die! So these usually have well, quite frankly, I am so happy. Alright, so I thought we'd just have a quick look at the loot. Before this is not part of the thing, I've put this in here because my inventory situation is becoming crazy. Let's get rid of more inventory places. And also I am a little bit worried about there are more spawners. There's always the possibility of that, but an ender pearl, excellent. I've been a bit worried about the ender pearl situation because we're planning to go dragon hunting this weekend, and I'm not sure if people have thought I mean there's a lot of us, I'm sure we'll have enough ender pearls between us to open the portal. But anyway, this is my contribution. Some dried condensed blood, which will come in useful. Botania, this will come in useful in Era 3. Another ender pearl. Some of this stuff I've put in myself. Not the mana steel, obviously. We don't have Botania. Don't think we can use the mana steel yet. I am especially... Oh, nether wart, which would have been cool. And I wanted to show this lava charm. This is so useful, so nice, especially when going through the nether. Alright, to be honest, the reason I've come here is because I wanted to get some more mana steel and another lava charm. Lovely. The reason I've come here really is because I wanted to... Where are there more spawners? There should be more spawners, no? I mean, I am actually fully satisfied with what we have. Oh, also, I got some interesting things on my pickaxe. So I got efficiency 4 and unbreaking, and also smelt, which wouldn't have been my first choice. I was hoping for fortune or silk touch, but this is actually brilliant. Look at this. And I get creosote bottles automatically, but also I just get stone and a lot of XP just mining. Look, the XP just keeps coming because of course I'm smelting the stuff as I mine. So it's great. Do these have different levels? Why am I hearing a zombie? Or is this it? Anyway, I will have to talk with the guys and see what we will do with this place. There is a way of moving spawners with drops of evil, and fortunately I have a feeling that it makes them only switchable by whoever is, it is, because words, collect my thoughts. You know how in extra utilities, and the drop of evil is of course from extra utilities, you get your sort of personal GP network. Well, I think once you've moved the spawner, that's my feeling, because RG Shah's spawner, I think it was RG Shah, the zombie spawner that I think RG found that I've been using for quite a while. Oh, there is another level. I am so ignorant of this. I don't think I've ever found them before. Let's just hop up and see. Hopefully we will not get killed. This is like, you know, there is, where is my, oh my god, am I out of torches? I think I am out of torches. And Thorgal hasn't enabled, if I have any wood on me whatsoever. Thorgal hasn't enabled, he's been asked, he hasn't enabled the Tinker's torches, so I don't think. Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna light this place up, clearly. This is just oh, another ender pearl. Haha, so cool, so cool. Mana steel, poison tip free. I'm not sure, it would actually be really good, but. And what do we have here? Oh, I do like those capacitors. I can't use them until we get Ender IO, but I like them. Okay, nothing that amazing apart from the Ender Pearl. What is happening in here? Oh, this goes, I didn't need to climb, this just goes up. Okay. Oh, I came through here, I came through this tunnel. Yes, not having the... Alright, is there another step somewhere? Is there another way I can go up? Or do I have to pillar up? Well, let's try a wee bit of pillaring. See, even if I just break stone for some reason, I get XP. Alright guys, I really just came here because I wanted to get some XP for so I could enchant some stuff, so I will go back and do some enchanting. Alright, so that's the spawner. Now the truth is we can actually move spawners because Drop of Evil, I didn't notice, but Drop of Evil has which is what you get from withers, and it comes from extra utilities, a mod that is still locked along with all the other mods, but we have the Drop of Evil. Well, wither skeletons drop it, and also we have it has more functionality than I thought it did. So all I knew about it was that you could use it to make cursed earth. But apparently you can also use it to move droppers. I never knew that. So we can actually move that skeleton dropper, spawner, language, words. We can actually move that skeleton spawner, and of course we can put it in the nether, because that's what I like to do with skeleton spawners. And honestly, it is such a hassle getting drops of evil, etc. I'm sure people will appreciate that. Now, the other thing that I did, I haven't actually yet obtained the Drop of Evil. I went to the nether a couple of times and I killed some skeletons, but it's not a very frequent drop unless you have looting 3. And guess what, guys? Look at this sword. I got looting 3 on it just a little while ago. Well, yesterday actually. I was so happy. Thing is, it only has looting 3, so it's lucky, but also not very lucky. I have this sword, which has smite 4 and life stealing 2, and I am kind of considering combining them. Let's see, that's 14. This is gonna be a total, and this is 14. Shall I do it? Yes, let's do it. What's happening? Alright, we have it. Looting 3, smite 4, life stealing 2. That's not too bad at all. I mean, once we eventually get Tinker's Construct, which the dragon fight has been put back by a week, which I was quite disappointed in. Because, where am I going? I need to go into the nether and get drops of evil after talking about it. Yeah, I was quite disappointing about that. But, you know, it is what it is. And I still have a couple of projects to do. One of them is making a wither skeleton spawner. Well, it's not gonna be very high tech, you know, it never is. It's just gonna be a slightly easier way of getting wither skeleton spawners. Where is, I haven't got another portal of my own. I know some people have made them and I've been stealing them. Anyway, let me go to the nether, get the drop of evil. I will probably do this off camera because, you know, I also have fire protection on a couple of, I mean, imagine getting unusing on leggings. I mean, what is the point of that? But never mind, never mind. Once we get evil craft, we'll be able to mess around with the different, you know, we'll be able to strip them of stuff. So yeah, I've got quite good protection, I guess. This one I got by myself, the power 4 bow. Anyway, let me go to the nether, get the drop of evil, and I will see you then. Guys, we have adopted a cat. And the cat keeps dropping these things. I mean, we are living in a jungle after all. And the cat keeps dropping these things. They're ball of fur from actually additions. And apparently it says that if you open them, it can give you string or it can give you something quite valuable. I think I got an ink sac out of it, which is very interesting because I was just thinking that I really wanted to stain this glass black. And they bought, oh, maybe is this XP from it? I have, my inventory is a mess. I have too many things in my inventory. Oh, well, we can definitely stain some glass for the spawner. Look, this glass looks so nice in my inventory, but then when it's outside, it looks exactly same old tired glass. Wonder if there is a way of chiseling it. Yes, there is. Guess what? This might look nice. I don't know. Let's try this. Clear black stained glass. Oh, very good. I'm gonna put the rest of this in. The other block I've been making in preparation is this. Look how beautiful this is. At least it looks beautiful in my inventory. Let's have a look at it. Oh yeah. Okay, it looked nicer in my inventory, but still. And this is I think you can chisel it, you can do different things with it, but where is this from? This is from Railcraft, I believe. And you basically make it by smelting nether brick, which is why I'm smelting a lot of nether. But I think I have enough. I'll just use that as an accent rather than the main thing. Alright guys, I will now go to pick up the spawner. I will see you there. Okay, so this is the place I found for it. I played a little bit with the architecture mod, not very much, but those plinths are quite nice, although I don't think this quite fits. And I'm not sure, but isn't this supposed to be the other way around? Really, I find it very difficult to do anything with the architecture mod. But I might, well, as you can see, I haven't really done the roof or the floor, so it's not very fantastic. I've put this lighting in here. Now there is a way of making the spawner itself respond to redstone, and of course I can't mine this block, so it will have to stay for the time being. Hopefully it won't interfere too much. I don't know how to, yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I put the lighting on, so if you flip the switch, it all goes dark. And I've put those lamps in the sides, but actually, if we do an F7, just those 3 lamps seem to be enough to prevent spawning, I think. And I could, well, why did I switch that off? I'd rather have it on when I'm putting the thing on. And Apparently there is a way of making it respond to redstone. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Restore spawner, skeleton. Now the question is, this is always on, but I guess redstone on, redstone off, redstone pulse, always on. I think I'm gonna put it as always on and just use the light to the light levels to stop the spawning. As you can see, nothing is spawning. Where is my redstone? I put the switch here, though that was really idiotic. But I am too lazy to change it now. Okay, I don't have, it seems, so I will just put this and this. And whatever, we will fix it. Oh, and look at the really cool thing. The drop of evil remains. Let's switch it off and see whether anything happens. Oh, thing is happening. Now, killing them is going to be a little bit weird. Come on, guys, I am here. Ah, killing them is gonna be very weird. And probably, will it be better if I go down here? I think this is better. The problem is the drops can, because I don't have, hello guys, I am here. Why are they so quick? Hello? Okay, killing them is not easy. The problem is, well, maybe it's not too bad, I shouldn't exaggerate. Oh, and there's a drop of evil. The problem is it's all falling all over the place, isn't it? So that is not nice. Not nice at all. And of course the thing is we can't exactly use water in the nether. Come on guys, what's the matter with you? So I'm not exactly sure how one is supposed to pick up the drops, except perhaps kill them all, switch the light on and go in and pick them up. But yes. Look, rip bone. Once we get, we're not really going to get a way of, oh, that just disappeared. That is scary. Did it like go through the wall or something? And once we get the magnet, but you know, the magnet is, I don't know why they're not, why are you sitting there? Hello? The magnet is not gonna happen. Let's put some light on. The magnet is not gonna happen till the magic era. I just need that one to come in here. Yep. And now let me get rid of the F7. Now I can just go in here and pick up everything. Oh, yes. There. Pick up everything. Alright, well, I don't know what to think about this. It could be better, but, you know, it's not as bad as it sort of does work. So I was gonna stop recording there and just leave it at that, but then, you know, I really didn't like the room. It was a half-hour's project. So I have decided, I called Grok for help, because, you know, sometimes you need somebody else to just push you on a little bit and encourage you to finish it. And he helped hugely with the redstone. So if you see, we moved the switch, the lamp switch, to keep this off to the side here. And let me try, without spoiling too much, to dig here so I can show you how it works without like messing it up. Yes, so basically, you know, the redstone passes. Each one of these blocks has a redstone lamp, so this is sort of like a redstone torch. This is sort of what I did. So when that switches off, the torch is on. The big thing that I didn't realize that Crocs, well, taught me or showed me, well, I sort of knew it, but I didn't think of using it, is that you have to put a repeater in front of every one of those blocks, because then the redstone is the redstone signal only goes in one direction, because, you know, repeaters have a direction. So this way the redstone doesn't send power back that way. So basically, I mean, it's all very simple. And obviously you need the repeaters to get the redstone signal to go all around. Now, how can I get out of here, and how can I rebuild it? You know what? We really need 2 more of those bits. Come on. Okay. Let's just put this. I know I shouldn't be wasting your time doing this, but I really don't want to leave it the way it was before. You know, I really don't want to finish it, leave it unfinished. Okay. And finally this guy here. I want to remove the torches and put redstone lamps instead. And look at this door. This is from Melissa's doors. I turned the sound off. It makes the most amazing sound effect, but I turned all my sounds off because there was a gas overhead and stuff was on fire, etc, etc. Okay, the other thing that Grok thought was a good idea was to put this drop here. So now the skellies, when they come down, they drop and they can't go back. So that makes collecting the stuff very easy. And I never realized this about the Baggins's bags, but if you shift right click, they go into pickup mode, and then they will pick up the drops as long as they have they're a little bit like magnets, not really, but a little bit. So, you know, if we flip the switch off, you can see all the lights have gone off. And come on, the lights have gone off. What is happening? Oh, it does actually take quite a while. Like, don't be alarmed. It takes a while for this to start working. I don't know why. And there it is. You see, they come down here. I mean, it's not perfect. Sometimes they don't always come down, but they do often. The other thing is that I felt that it was important to leave this window open, because otherwise I don't think they would see me. And the speed of this picks up quite a lot. It's very slow now. Maybe there's a lot of people online. There is a lot of people online, but I don't really think that's the thing. I mean, trust me, it worked very well. I had a lot of drops. See, there's a whole crowd of them. I mean, it's not a perfectly working thing, clearly, but you know, we have very few mods, and for it really isn't bad. Like, see, I have a head. Admittedly, I do have looting 3 on my sword, but I have 3 drops of evil and a head and this bone. None of this was in here when I started. Let's just flip the switch. Flip the switch, lights come on, brilliant. One thing that's interesting about these extra utility spawners picked up with the drop of evil is that it seems that if you don't do anything, the mobs will despawn after some time. And I guess this is like a brilliant, you know, server protection thing, preventing people from leaving the farm to run too long. Anyway, guys, I think it's been a fairly successful project. Many thanks to Grok for, you know, helping me, finish this off. Okay, there's a little bit of patch of netherrack there that I will change it. I will change it off camera. But anyway, guys, this will be all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.